believe her now? Y'all didn't believe her when she posted the police reports and the hospital records. Y'all backed this man up all over the internet for what he did. I'm not shocked, but I'm disappointed. He did a whole Clubhouse interview laughing, giggling that he did this. So proud of what he did. Roe comes forward and said, yes, this is the man who did it. Some of y'all claiming, oh, well, that's probably her cousin she paid. To admit to a felony where he's going to prison for life? Do y'all hear yourselves? And what really gets me, what really blows my mind, y'all let that non-black woman get on the internet. She spent day and night trying to prove that Roe was lying. She must be lying. A black woman couldn't have gone through this. Gave her millions of views, and she told black women, we need to apologize for black men for spreading misinformation. None of y'all thought it was suspicious that this non-black woman was trying to call black women liars. Y'all didn't think that was weird? She spent day and night trying to do that? Once again, I know y'all don't care. I swear on this, I wouldn't wish being a black woman on my worst enemy because of the way y'all treat us. Y'all got on Instagram saying, well, that black man was dangerous. I don't want to intervene. You telling the world that black men are dangerous? Cool. And you're a black man, see how that does to your life? Mind you, y'all didn't even call the police for her. I hope you and homeboy get locked up for life. Cellmates.
And hello, and welcome back to my channel, the Black Guy Podcast. I'm your host, Michelle. Ooh, while I was sleeping, girl, things have been happening. I saw y'all in my comments. Y'all were absolutely positively going nuts about proving, nuts to prove this young woman was faking her attack. I don't know how y'all don't understand that saline solution is used in IVs in the hospitals to keep us hydrated, but whatever. I'm not even going to get into the medical whatever because obviously y'all know better than me. But anyways, the great news today is, well, it's been here for a bit, is that the suspect has been identified. That's right, gents. The suspect has been identified. And there is an active investigation going forward, and an arrest might be made. I'm pretty certain it will be because he pretty much identified himself on line here on a podcast. He actually got on a podcast and admitted to such a thing. And I don't know. I don't know. And the thing is, he felt so comfortable to admit that he did this on a podcast because he has all of you to support him. He has all of you incels out there supporting his claim that, he didn't attack her. He didn't attack her. The greatest deceit of all, right? This woman, she injected saline solution in her cheeks. Then she popped up on camera. Then she showed the men, and she said, "None of y'all called the police. None of y'all uh, uh, stopped and saw a man in the brick and hit me in the face." And the part that made me realize that these people were guilty, these men who were standing around watching her get hit in the face with a brick, is they asked the question, "What did you expect us to do, Betty?" Which meant to me that they actually did see it and they did nothing. Just what she said. And then you got up here, some of these content creators, not calling any names, with their discernment, got up there and called themselves exposing her. Well, exposing what? She did skits on TikTok. She did skits on TikTok. This woman is about to graduate from, I think it's Columbia University. I got to get that straight. About to graduate from a university. But no, y'all had to come up out to, y'all wrote whole dissertations in my comments. Dissertations. If you apply that energy into getting yourselves together and pulling yourselves up and improving your skills, think how the community could improve. Think of what could really happen here. We can't call you dusty after that because you would be clean, wouldn't you? But no, 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 no. So this is my final uh, video on this subject. This is it. I'm not answering any comments. I'm not coming back and forth with you. I'm not arguing about some woman that I don't even know why you all care so deeply for, anyways, because you already made it clear that you wouldn't have protected her, anyways. You were just as good as the men who were standing there and didn't do anything, anyhow. And all I can say is the only reason why you care is because it's sincere. It is an sincere. It is an indictment on your manhood. And if that's the case, good. It should be an indictment on your manhood. I'm not going to do any research for you. Get up and do the research your damn self. Go find the podcast. Go find NBC and the updated report that the man has been possibly arrested and identified. Go. You do the homework. I already believe her. I don't need to be convinced, but you do. And just to top off everything, I'm going to play another video just so you know that it didn't just come from one
Because they had
source.
posted
It came from multiple sources, and Roe herself has identified the man on her page. By the way, y'all harassed this woman to no end that she had to pull her son out of college, out of school. Her son, her child. She can't even be on social media. Because really, y'all could have had all this information your damn selves. But no. Let's run this video.
some screenshots from Row Reports in regard to the man identifying himself as the person who hit her with the brick. Now, according to Row Reports, this is the man who hit her with the brick. He went on a podcast, and let me show you the podcast that he went on. According to Row Reports, he went on a podcast on Clubhouse called Little Woke Show, and an exclusive interview stating that, yeah, he was the man who basically hit her with the brick. Now, I've been trying to track down this podcast episode. I don't know if it's aired already or if it's premiering to air, but he had sat down on this show and basically just bragged about assaulting a woman. Now, when Row Reports got word that he had sat down on that interview, she had identified and said, yes, this is the man who hit me. She immediately knew it was him based off of his image. And he went ahead and privated his Instagram and his Twitter. So we know it's him. And here are some other images Roe had posted of him from his Instagram page before he privated it. And when she posted those images of him as well as him on that podcast, she wrote this caption. She stated, "God is good. Now that he's identified himself, I'll confirm this is the man who assaulted me." She goes on to say, "I want to preserve his name to not interfere with an active investigation or tip him off to leave the country or tamper with evidence." She said, "But y'all, he did this to himself." It's so funny how these particular men who unleash violence against women are truly a monolith sharing one brain cell. She said Tory Lanez made the same mistake. He, which I'm assuming is the guy Olin Douglas, really thinks just because he's getting support from incels that his victim is a black woman, that he would get away with it even while bragging. She finally finishes out and says, "This is how confident they feel in their ability to abuse black women without consequences. They literally brag and snitch on themselves. Why do y'all think comedian Godfrey feels?" And if you didn't know, the comedian Godfrey had posted a snippet of his podcast basically calling Roe a liar and that she's pathetic, and then called her the hard C word. But yeah, we'll see if Godfrey offers her an apology, and we're going to see how this investigation takes off, because the fact that this man went on a podcast bragging about it, not thinking that the police are literally looking for him, it's ridiculous.
And scene. Yes. So the man has been identified. Just to be clear, he's been identified. Possible arrest. He's a suspect. He himself went on a Little Woke podcast, and bragged about hitting her, assaulting her. He bragged about it. Now, why would you go on any podcast or any platform and brag about something that you didn't do unless you are insane? And like the first video said, if that was her cousin or her friend, ain't nobody going to jail for you, not for an assault, not for a serious assault like that. Remember, R. Kelly tried to get his brother to take his place in his situation, and his brother was like, no, you're on your own. Ain't nobody trying to go to jail for nobody. Not prison. Not prison. So now you can, discuss amongst yourselves. Discuss amongst yourselves. Go to your various content creators, because you notice that they're real quiet, right? Nobody's talking. Nobody's talking. They can't admit, oh, maybe we might have made a mistake. Oh, maybe we might have overspoke. Oh, maybe we were wrong. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Yeah. Anyway, that's all I got for today. So until next time, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Oh, and please, 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 please do twerk in my comments, because I know you will. Bye.